Hello guys, welcome back with another video. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. I do appreciate you guys for being here, and I would like to go ahead and jump right into the messages. So, I am being called to tell you guys that you guys need to, well, I'm not going to say need to, but you guys can focus on being the leader that you wish you would have saw growing up. There could have been a situation where it may have looked like the grass was greener on the other side. You could have had people, situations that involved you basically going with the program. You could have had groups that wanted you to play your part in the group, to not ruffle the feathers of these organizations, these groups, these situations, these relationships, these friendships. And it may have looked promising over there. It may have looked promising at these certain jobs, being connected to certain individuals. But the Most High is calling for some of you guys. I'm not for sure who I'm talking to forge your own path, to step out on faith and go in the direction that you're being called in, not the direction of the group, not the direction of these people, this individual, these situation. Could be a work situation. I'm also being told that you guys are leaving things of the past in the past and going towards the new. That may be where you're being called to do, is to let go and release things of the past. A lot of things in the past could have been very dark. It could have been things that could not have been avoided. I'm hearing you had to go through the dark in order to get to the light. You had to go through the old in order to get to the new. I'm getting a pure, innocent soul. So, of course, even with pure souls, you make mistakes. But overall, you have that tunnel vision and you know where you want to go. Not exactly how you're going to get there. You didn't know the path that you were going to take in order to get there. See, that's the thing about stepping out on faith. You may not know exactly how you're going to get to where you're going, but you know that with the Most High, wherever you're going, it's going to be great. However you get there, it's going to be great. It may not feel great in the moment, but it will be great. This new role involves new financial beginnings, new everything, anything that you in your heart can envision for yourself. Security, abundance, whatever you're manifesting into your world, that's what you're going towards. And a lot of you guys, when you were in your dark periods, you may have just, that's what you focused on in order to get you out, is you knew that it was going to get greater later. You knew that if you go towards things that you may not have experienced, may not have ever thought that you would be doing or going towards, you knew that it would be fulfillment for you. Because you never know what the Most High has in store for you as well. So not only do you see where you want to go, where you want to be, but along that route, the Most High is going to put different things on your path that will be for your good. In spite of all the dark things that may come up against you. Some of you are being called to pray along the way. Keep your faith. Continue to move forward. Continue to develop your routines, your rituals of keeping up with your self-cleansing, your self-healing, your self-help. You helping yourself as much as you can. And knowing that God will take care of the rest. You can only do what you can do. So some of you guys are realizing that there's going to be troubled days. There's going to be happy days. And you're starting to accept that. And you also know that a part of getting through your dark periods, it's all about having boundaries. See, you're going to experience ups and downs. You're going to experience situations where you're being called to go with the flow. And it may be against what you know, what you want, what you believe, what you feel. And in these moments, this is where you make sure that you are the leader that you need to be. I'm hearing that being a leader is about having healthy boundaries in your relationships across the board. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys try to carry the weight of your relationships, your friendships, your partnerships, possibly even your own family that you created. You're learning with time that boundaries will save you a lot of trouble. Yeah. Because you're going to always run into situations, people, things that may not resonate with you. You may not agree on some of these ideologies, these views, I'm talking to some people that you may think outside of the box. You're not a traditional thinker. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay not to fit in. It's okay not to be like everybody else. That's okay. I'm getting also that some of you guys could be expecting something. You could be looking forward to something, something that you hold near and dear to your heart. You may be expecting something right now, but it's coming. The Most High is making sure that it is in the right time and exactly what you need at that time. I'm getting that a lot of you are wanting abundance. Some of your wishes that you've wished for, things that you've asked, things that you've held in your heart close to your chest that you may not have shared with anyone. I'm getting that you guys may be in a more optimistic energy, or you will be going towards that. Just knowing that anything is possible. Everything is possible with God. So you guys are feeling more upbeat. Um, I'm getting the energy of prosperity, abundance, really being hopeful and staying happy about the things to come. You know that your story is not over yet, and you know that you are the author of your own story. That is something that God has allowed you to do. Write your own story. Some of you guys are going to go to different places that you never experienced, that you never thought that you would, but you're going to get some type of familiar, some type of aha or deja vu, possibly when you're going to these different places. It's almost as if you've been there before. And I'm also hearing that you're also saying, someone's saying, this is where I'm supposed to be. So I'm getting that you're coming back to where you're supposed to be, even though it's going to be a new place to you. You're going to eventually feel like it's familiar, like it's home, like it's a part of your destiny, like you're supposed to be there, like you're supposed to be receiving these things, like you're supposed to experience this. It's something about some type of good luck, destiny. Um, I'm hearing that the wheel is turning in your favor. If you feel like you've been going through tough times, if you felt like things have been dark in your life lately, again, you had to go through the darkness to get to the light. You can't avoid the healing. You can't avoid the shadow work, especially you guys that are light beings. In that light, you will see your shadow. And your shadow can't be ran from, it can't be avoided. So you guys are learning, and you guys are going to, if not already, appreciate the things that you learned while in your shadow, while digging deep into that, while unpacking all of that luggage and that baggage that you may have had in your life, your lower energies, your lower self. You know, that's addictions, that's low vibrational habits, that's low vibrational way of thinking, that's indulging in things that you know is not good for you, that is actually figuring out why do you tick the way you tick and work the way you work, going through your childhood and sorting those things out, making sure that no stone is left unturned regarding your past. Therefore, you won't have to keep trying to heal yourself from things that you've already healed yourself from. Making sure that you are addressing every single trigger. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were put in situations that tested some of your boundaries, your limits, your triggers, things that you may have not dealt with in the past that came back up that resurface, conversations where you had a second chance to maybe say things in a different way this time, maybe affect someone in a healthier way than you have before. I'm getting that something is fated for you. This good energy, this good fortune, this peace that you have or will have, knowing that God got your back, knowing that, yeah, the stuff that you went through, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. But knowing that that was still a part of you. The things that you may have experienced, some of that was directly from you. It was things that you needed to heal within yourself. Because the things that's going on in here is what we project on the outside. Things that people have been allowed to project onto us because we didn't have boundaries was starting to show on your outside. In fact, it may have always showed. It may have caused you a bit of stagnancy at one point in time because if you don't clean out your own closet and you project that negativity that you may have learned along the way onto yourself, then that's what you're going to see. If you allow others to come into your space, be connected to you, and their intentions aren't good for you, and they start projecting all this negativity, this hate, this envious, this jealousy onto you, that's what you will start seeing in your outer world. Learning to have boundaries with those that are stuck in their shadow, while also being able to relate to them because you know that you were in your shadow. Thanking God that you realized that you were in your shadow. Thanking God that you could see the duality of yourself. Accept the duality of your nature, of who you are. Being grateful that you can see what you needed to clean up about yourself in your own life. Because everybody can't see that. There's those that can only see the bad about themselves. That's depressed, that's going through things where you so deep in, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you've been there, looking at why everything's wrong. Why things ain't working out in your life and staying focused on the negativity. But thanking God that you can see the light as well. And you can see all the things that you've done. You can see the good within yourself. All the good things that you've done for yourself. How you nurtured yourself. How you've watered yourself. How you've picked yourself up from a bottom, broken place. How you've earned every right to get what you want. You've climbed so many mountains. and you continue to keep going. That's the beauty of it. You know that with your faith, life ain't over. It's just the beginning for you. Knowing that having healthy boundaries, you're able to balance out your light and your dark. See, for a lot of y'all, a lot of your life was filled with dark. It was filled with it. A lot of y'all started off already in a dark place because of the environment, the situation, the circumstances, the people that you were born to. Born through. I'm getting that you have always saw the glass half full. Even when you know that glass was empty, darn near empty. Hanging on to what little you could to keep some positivity about yourself, even though everything around you may have looked dark. You may have had a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of nights of crying, which those tears help water your garden. I'm here to tell y'all that what you want and what you see for yourself, it ain't too far away. You right there. I mean, literally, you are right there. Some of y'all are crossing a bridge right now. And y'all gonna let that bridge burn after you cross it. This is the bridge of being stuck, stagnant, living in the past, trapped in your mind, trapped in your shadow self, your dark place, putting yourself there. Allowing people to just run amok on your energy and not having no boundaries. Some of y'all is walking away from that. And I hope all of y'all are. Y'all use that bridge to cross. And you realize that bridge can't be walked on again. It's over. There ain't no going back. In fact, that's why I said, once you cross the bridge, you're going to burn it so that you won't even go back. So you won't revisit that stuff. It's one thing when you heal through something and then you'll replay it and relive the same trauma that you already been through. Why? When you've already been delivered from that. Some of y'all made the darkness your story. Your storyline was everything that you went through. It's time to write a new story and stop being stuck at what happened. What mama and them did, what daddy and them did, what such as a friend them did, what bro and them did, what lover did, what ex-husband, ex-wife did, what the job did. Your abundance lies in you going forward. The past, I said the back, that's behind you. And some of y'all haven't woke up yet to the fact that it's really behind you. That relationship is over. You're no longer getting beat. You're no longer getting abused. That job is over. They no longer taking advantage of you. They no longer working you like a slave. But you guys have it. Some of y'all still stuck in the patterns of it. Stuck in the emotions of it. Stuck hearing what somebody else done told you that wasn't what God told you about yourself. Some of y'all know that what you want is right there. It's right there. Continue to pray. Continue to fast. Continue to meditate. Continue to ask God to remove the things that are in you that are not for your highest good. That's not going to help you win. That's not going to get you to where you need to be. That's not going to get you to your goals. That's going to get you more lost than being found. I think this guy that I listen to on YouTube, Papa Duck, he says that in order to be found, you have to be lost. And that's true. A lot of you guys were in the wilderness and you didn't know what was going to happen, what was going on. Situations was playing out with you that you never would have expected. But guess what? Through it all, through all the craziness, because some of y'all could have really had some crazy experiences. Some of y'all wasn't that crazy. But some of y'all know the situations was so weird, so chaotic, so wicked, so dark. Some of y'all, some of the situations y'all was in was so evil that y'all know that God is real. God done brought y'all out of stuff y'all never would have imagined that y'all would have went through. Just to prove and show you, I am God. Ain't nobody else like me. Can't nobody else do what I do for you. You was out there lost in the lands. No GPS. No way to find where to go. No compass. God found you. Because you found yourself. The only way God could find you is because you found yourself. This is how God found you, because God always know where we at. But if you're not willing to do the work, if you're willing to hide who you are, because even Adam and Eve, when God asked, where are y'all? They was hiding. They was hiding in the garden from God because they knew what they had done. A lot of us know that we had been living our lives so chaotic, making choices that wasn't for our highest good, that what do? When you in these addictions and these habits? You start running from God. You start feeling shame. Oh, I can't go to God like this. You start running from yourself. Oh, I had this happen to me. I need to go and do this so I won't think about it. I need to feel this so I won't think about it. I need to indulge in this so I won't face what I've gone through. And you start running from yourself, which ultimately you're running from God. So some of you guys went through something that it brought you closer to the Most High. It brought you closer to the Most High, I'm hearing, because you had boundaries. God was waiting for you to have boundaries. Like, what's up? You going to just let everybody run over you? You going to let everybody take advantage of you? You going to let what happened to you in the past ruin your future? God was waiting for a lot of us to wake up. Go through the hard part. Grow through the hard parts of ourselves, of what we've been through, of the things we couldn't face, of the stuff we couldn't stop doing, of the thoughts we couldn't stop thinking. And said that everything that you wanted was just on the other side of pity, self-doubt, fear, self-harm. Grief, trauma, abuse. That's all that some of y'all know. And you told yourself you deserve to live this life differently than the cards that you were dealt. To envision your life better than what you may have ever saw or seen. You know that you deserve it. So why wouldn't you be able to get what you want? And it all starts within here. Once you start giving yourself the love, the nurturing, the time, the dedication, the patience that you may have given to everybody else, that's where the abundance lies. It lies within you setting healthy boundaries for yourself and believing and knowing that you deserve the life that you want, that you're going to have the life that you create. Your heart is good. Even in your darkest moments, your heart still remains the same. All right, so these are the messages that I have for you guys. Take care. Have a good day.